If you're letting your music drive what you're doing, then there'll always be that magic there.
Do you call it a restart, or do you after
Rehash?
No, yeah, the second. Well, after you split up for
Call
a
it a reincarnation.
Reincarnation
is a good way, or a reinvention, or a reorganization.
But were there at that moment where you reincarnated, that you maybe talk that there are certain things we definitely don't want to fall back into, like certain traps that you
No, we didn't think about it. No, we didn't. You know, the main thing was let the band become a living, breathing, creative family again.
Mm-hmm.
It takes, you have to, the beginning momentum, you know, you got to really give it a lot of time. And we didn't do a big comeback. We didn't go for all the big bells and whistles or the big. It wasn't about that. It wasn't like a big hype or anything. It was very, very quiet, and perhaps too quiet. But it gave gave the band room to breathe.
Because you also said you experimented in the phase where maybe in other bands, or each of you, did you have the feeling that in that period you experimented enough maybe to get, that you have tried all the different areas musically that you wanted to explore in that period, or is that space when you have that space also in Kula Shaker to explore every direction you want to go into?
We haven't gone. We haven't. I don't think we've really done it all. No, I mean, this album was good. We did a lot of acoustic work.
Mm-hmm.
Every track we started with an acoustic vocal and guitar, and then everything was built from there. And that was a good way to work because the song was the center. The song had to stand up to. If it didn't sound exciting and musical with just that, then it wasn't going to work with the whole band on it. And also as a kind of a fun folky vibe to everything. So that was a new uncharted water for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the record, it has been like, well, people said about a while since the last record. Is Kula Shaker the main activity, or is it now just the flow that you like to work in is just like on a lower pace, or are there specific reasons?
Are we just a bunch of slackers?
No.
Well, maybe we're a bit of all of those.
But
we had our own studio. We had to buy the stone and the wood and cement,
mm-hmm.
and wire it up, and then we wrote the songs. It took a while. But it's great. It was great to not have any pressure to, album would be finished when it was ready and it sounded good.
But is it also maybe can that not be also a little bit of a trap to don't have pressure in a way?
It is, absolutely. It's a trap. It's got a mixed blessing, and we did eventually finish when the manager came in, turned the power off.
Oh yeah. It was enough for him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got it, guys.
But if he wasn't there at that moment, would you still be turning knobs? And
maybe
things?
twiddling knobs.
Yeah. No, but can you explain what did you want to achieve, or what were you looking for, or are you just too much of a perfectionist to release something?
I don't know. It didn't seem like we'd spent ages on it, but you kind of lose track of time when you're out in the forests with no telephone. It's easy to spend months.
But how does the recording process for this record look like? Because I read that there was a break in between because of a sort of, or is that not correct?
There was a break. There was a break. Also, we did it in sessions because
mm-hmm.
I would go back to London and then, then visit, and then I'd have a fresh ears. And tell Alonso what he was up to, what I thought we could do. It was a pretty good way to work.
Because how long are these sessions, or how long are the gaps between the sessions?
It can be anything from 3 weeks to a couple of months. Depends how much work he's getting, because
mm-hmm.
Alonso would also do a lot of overdubbing and thinking. It's important to think about what's happening.
Yeah.
He'd also chop wood, a lot of chopping wood.
Okay.
He was out there. doing very rural things.
So he has that sort of in a contrast to each other.